Rick Henderson, first edition.
He's expecting you. This way.
Rick Henderson. I've been looking forward to this.
As have I, Mr. Alexander.
Don't let's stand on ceremony. Call me Jack.
Rick.
Make yourself comfortable, Rick. I'll be right with you. I admire your work. Real journalism.
Thanks. I thought we'd start with your thoughts on the White House attack. Then discuss your tenure as director of the FBI, post-retirement reflections, whatever, and...
Rick.
Or if you want to sound off on politics.
Rick, my apologies. This interview about me is just a cover for a more sensitive story. I'm sorry to have lured you here under false pretenses, but I couldn't risk a leak.
I'm not sure I understand.
Don't worry. It's the scoop of the century.
If I had a dime for every time I heard that...
Listen, please. It begins with a little incident at a vineyard in Chile that caught my eye some time ago. This was a family business. Fernando Delgado and his son Manuel. Well-liked, hard-working men. Have a look at the folder.
Hello, 47. Your next target's in Chile. His name is Fernando Delgado. Used to be a colonel in Pinochet's intelligence service. Now he's running a cocaine factory under cover of a vineyard. Satellite imaging suggests the lab is underground. Fernando's son Manuel is on the coke trade, so to make it look like a drug hit, you'll have to take him out too. We'll get you in with a pensioners club from Santiago for the big celebrity unveiling of Delgado's new wine label, named for 80s B-action star Rex Stanton. There'll be at least one TV crew on hand, so keep an eye on them and their cameras. Delgado's got a seaplane, and that may be your best way to get out in a pinch.
Okay, so we're gonna have to take out 2 of the Delgado's family, considering even though they kind of look like nice individuals, but from the inside, they are not really great individuals. So, for example, Don F. Delgado is drug trafficking, which is his true business, while he is using a little wine producer, but then he's covering it up with drug trafficking. While the eldest son being Manuel Delgado, he easily obviously broken the #1 rule. So with target 1, Don F. Delgado. He's a retired colonel working for Chile's Field Intelligence Service. Is considered a well-respected and highly successful wine producer, even though this is just a cover operation for his true business of drug trafficking. To promote this year's fine line of Chilean red wine, he has persuaded the American movie actor Rex Stanton to endorse it. His agent is one of Delgado's main customers, and well-connected in Tinseltown, where trade is booming. Now on to Manuel Delgado. The eldest son of Fernando Ax Fernando Delgado. Sorry if I kind of butchered it, but I couldn't even say ex Salvador Delgado. He tries to live up to his father's reputation and aspirations. He wishes nothing higher than to walk into the footsteps of his beloved papa, but has already broken the #1 rule. Never use the stuff yourself. He has no formal education and spends most of his time water skiing and playing tennis, or downloading images from the internet. The daily cocaine high makes him unpredictable and dangerous. Covered boxes of sissy cowards. So we're going to take out both Don F. Delgado and Manuel Delgado, and then after you kill those 2, you easily escape by the seaplane. So we're going to easily take them out at their place of Chile. So down we go to Chile to take them out. So here we are at Chile, and we're going to take this guy's disguise over here, because once he's over here, nobody's easily going to suspect a thing much.
No hagas estupideces, hermano.
But you could either sedate him, or you could just knock him out with a little shield of carrying him. So while you knocked him out, you easily take his disguise and then you walk him on in. And also you got to make sure you don't get like spotted by the cameras or easily kill the civilians here. Because if you do kill the civilians, you easily use the silent assassin rating, which wouldn't be good much. But since we are wearing this disguise, we can't get into the building. So we're going to easily have to sneak up here to easily get in. And once you climb up these pipes, you've got to make sure nobody sees you climbing up. Because there'll be a guard walking up and down, and sometimes he can spot you up here. He can sometimes. And luckily enough, I think I can't see him much. Okay, there he goes. There he goes with the violin. Okay, we get our own fiber wire to take this guy out while he's playing his own nice sort of violin. Luckily enough, they won't suspect a thing since he's dead, and they won't see the body much. And we've got to make sure there's no guard seeing us climbing out. Okay, I did see the head. Okay, I think he did kind of suspected, but however, you've got to make sure that he doesn't see you up here much. So down we go quick. Quick. There. Made our own way down. And there's Manuel Delgado. But however, the best way to get rid of Manuel Delgado won't be this one, even though it would be an easy kill. But sometimes you would easily kill the civilian in the process, which making a silent assassin rating highly unlikely for that. So the best way to kill him would be through here. And you would easily have to wait until he comes here. So it looks like we're going to have to wait for like a couple of minutes or so until he comes here, I guess. So we're going to have to wait. Okay, I noticed Manuel is coming back. So here comes Manuel. So he's coming out through there. Through that secret door, that barrel of the drug trafficking they have. And also you've got to make sure he comes out through here. And make sure nobody sees you do this. And with this part, you could either get him with a fiber wire, or you could go with a syringe poison of taking him out. So you've got to take him out at a nice perfect timing for this. So he's over here. And he's going to come out through here. And there he goes. Okay, we got him. So we're going to make sure nobody sees the body. Okay, drag. Okay, there we go. Now we dispose it. Okay, so now that's 2 targets done. Now we need to get our suit and get out of here. So out we go, getting back to our original suit. Luckily they don't even see the body here that I left. Along with that shotgun he always has. So there's like a shortcut of getting over to the seaplane, which is like the only escape to get through for this mission. So it's right around here. This is to get to the shortcut of the seaplane. And like before, you've got to be careful with this guard that comes up and down. So you're going to make sure he doesn't see you go through the shortcut. So we're going to have to wait until this one moves back. Okay, there it goes. Wait till he moves. And there we go. We're on our way we go. Through here. And also you've got to take out a couple of people when you're down here to get to the seaplane. Because you don't want to be spotted by people that come down here, really. So there's this guy that we've got to take out. Which luckily enough he stays there. And then there's like a guard over there, but normally with this map you can see, but not whether if you're on professional difficulty. So we can take him out with a sedative syringe. And then now drag the body so nobody sees me dragging it, and nobody sees the body. Okay, so there's the one that comes out, so we're gonna have to wait until he goes again. And luckily he didn't see the body of me carrying or dragging out. Okay, so there it goes. Yep, he went out. Okay, so he's out. And then we drag this guard out. And then we knock him out here. And then we make a run to the seaplane. This one's knocked out, but we're not going to easily get him up. And then we are officially escaped through the seaplane. We're freely out. 2 kills, 2 close combat, corner camera knocked. And then there we go, we officially got ourselves a Silent Assassin rating. With a mission completion time of nearly 12 minutes. And then we got a rating bonus of doing it with a Silent Assassin. Silent Assassin wanted by police. Fernando Delgado killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. Local police confirmed this morning that wine producer Fernando Delgado and San Manuel Delgado were found dead at Colchagana Valley Vineyard yesterday. Investigators suggest that some sort of strangulation device was used for the majority of the deaths, possibly fiber wire. Investigators are puzzled by the discovery of a hidden body at the scene and are attempting to determine whether or not the body is related to the crime. The police have stated that the lack of witness is making this an especially difficult case to investigate. The police have absolutely no clue of the killer's appearance, as nobody claims to have seen him or her. Fernando Axel Delgado was one of Chile's most respected vintners with an international reputation for excellence. His wines have won competitions around the world. He was also an accomplished cellist who he seldom performed in public. Guests at his private parties were frequently entertained by his cellular playing. He composed many pieces himself. One such composition, the oddly named Ode to a Scream, was naturally performed by the National Sympathy Orchestra at the summer concert in 1994, and received favourable reviews from critics. The retired colonel was also a collector of rare butterflies and describing his interest as a natural extension of his fascination with all that is beautiful, delicate, gentle, and quiet. They call the study of butterflies lepidoptery. The colonel once joked in an interview, and that's enough to scare anyone away from the butterflies for good. One must be careful what one calls fiends. The thousands of men and women whose own lives were enriched by the generous, humble, and deeply spiritual colonel feel his loss accurately. There is a sense in this small community that something vital has been lost. So that is the actual newspaper for the death that you easily caused of Delgado and Manuel Delgado. So, yeah, there goes your second mission walkthrough of Hitman Blood Money. And there will be a third one whenever I get the chance to do it. So I'll see you all later. Be sure to give it a like and subscribe. And I will see you all later. Bye. See ya. See you later. See you later. Bye.